Hey everybody, this is Lorelia coming to you with another very quick video. Wanted to share this win yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to film the video, but today I wanted to. And so as you can see, the title of the video, another one funded. And so another client that I've been working with, sharing with him my process, what I do to help clients secure business credit and business funding to do more deals in real estate. And so, what I do, I share with them my process. So started working with this client in September. And they were ready to, for us to, for me to help him to get the funding, which is now the beginning of January. So let me show the receipts. So as you can see, making sure all personal information has been taken away. Of course, the paper is folded. And so I hope you can see, believe, yes. Yes. So there you go. Between 15 and 40,000, 9 times out of 10, he's going to get funding on the high end of 40,000. And so one may say, well, how does this happen? Well, let me tell you this. It doesn't happen by building a business credit report with a whole bunch of trade lines. How about that? So I know there's a lot of people out there that's pretty much sharing and rehashing everybody's same information. And let me say this loud and clear. Just because you are building a business credit report doesn't mean you're getting access to the money. Many people, there's hundreds of people on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Clubhouse that can teach you how to build your business profile. Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax, whatever one you want to use. But no one can teach people how to get to the money. And that is what I do. Once again, want to show receipts for those in the back. For those in the back. No CPNs, no crazy shell corporations, no lying on applications, no vendor trade lines, no buying unnecessary stuff from Uline and all the other trade line vendors, no getting a gazillion of trade lines, no store cards. This is how to get access to credit and cash. Like I said, there's a ton of people. There's a ton of people who can teach you how to build a business credit report, create a business credit profile, but none of them can teach anyone how to get to the money. How do I know? Because there are a lot of people out there, and it's no shade, but I find it very comical that people are comfortable paying for information. Like I said, information is life-changing, especially when you implement it. But the thing is that you can't get the other piece of it. So now that you have this so-called built-out business credit report, how do you get to the cash? Or you have those group of people who may have now got the access to credit, but then don't know how to convert it to cash. So shout out to those people, because these business credit streets are not created equal. And what I do is separate and different from most. So that's why I tell people what I do is different. I know vendor trade lines don't help. Do they have a place? They do have a place. But Not if you're trying to really get to cash or credit. And so one may say, well, Lorraine, what is the fastest way? Now that you show the receipts, I will be having a video in a few days for that person, the client of mine, to share their results and of the pre-approval. Is leveraging personal credit. That's the fastest way to get to the money. The fastest way, and for that person who says, well, I just want to get business credit solely on my business. And this is my answer to that. Talk to the lender that you are looking to get access, that you're trying to get money from, because they will tell you every lender has their own measures in place on how they lend to a business that solely is going to be funded by the business. And one example of that is, can the business stand on its own? What do I mean by that? Do it have sustainable revenues? Some lenders may say you need to have revenues at a minimum of $250,000 or more. You do the numbers, how much that comes up in a month. Then also, can the business show that there are transactions running through the bank account, not a one-hit wonder? Does the business even have any longevity? How long has it been in business? And even after you have all that based on the business, the personal, they're still going to look at that. And with the personal, it's not about score. So when a person says, well, Aurelia, what score did that person have to have? It wasn't the score. It was the makeup of the score. It was the data. Because score means nothing. Because you can go in these internet streets, get one of these creative, personal credit individuals, and they'll take everything off your credit report. You'll have a clean report and a high score, and now you have no age to your report. But going back to the example that I made for the person who's saying, I want my business to stand alone and get business by itself, does the business at least have those things? And then they're still going to look at you as an individual. Do you at least have a mortgage? Do you have anything outside of credit? Yes, Curtis, yes, credit sweeps. Did a video about that. Individuals out there getting these credit sweeps, and then they come to me and they wondering, why they can't get these types of receipts, why they can't get these type of funding approvals. Because the thing is that most people out here are teaching y'all outdated information. That's it. Outdated information. It's not too many people teaching people how to really get to the money. They're not teaching people how to secure relationships with lenders. What they are teaching people, hey, go on this website, fill out this credit card application. You may need to put this lie here and falsify here. And let me just, for the credit professionals in the back, and I get it, some don't care. Let me just share something with you. It's called FICO Falcon. So if you don't think fraud is not being measured, is not being tracked, I don't want no parts of it. So if a person comes to me, understand the process that I teach. I keep a clean nose. I'm not telling nobody to lie. We ain't doing no CPN numbers. I ain't telling you to say your grandfather was in World War II and we're going to get you this Navy Federal credit card. By all means, I understand that information does appeal to people, but it's not the individuals I want to work with. So I say all that to say, I wanted to be quick, to the point, show receipts. Like I said, another one funded up to $40K. He followed my process. He was coachable. Everyone who comes to me, not coachable. Most people who decide to work with me, some are coachable. Some feel like, you know what, I got this figured out. And what happens is 6 months, a year from later, they're still in the same place. But if you're someone that's curious, like, well, how is she doing it? How is it that she's able to help people get 5 figures in funding? Thank you, Peyton Haney. How is it that she's able to help people get 5 figures in funding? You're not lying. We're not falsifying reports. We're not creating shell corps. We're not doing CPN numbers. It's understanding how the credit industry works and you being able to understand those rules, follow those rules. For some people, the process may be quicker. Like, I'm not going to lie. This person has pre-approval of 40K. We've been working together since September. So I'm never going to tell people that in 2 weeks you're going to get this windfall of money, because what I teach people is a skill set. It's not magic. It's a skill set. It's a skill set that once you learn it, you never can unlearn it. And you get to rinse and repeat it over and over and over and over again. Don't get me wrong. The money is good, but the money comes from the byproduct of the information. It's the information that I'm sharing with individuals that they are applying. And then from that, they get the funding. Because I tell people, I'm not a funding broker. So don't come to me saying, hey, I'm looking for money. That's not what I do. Go on Google, put in Google, business credit. You don't need me for that. What a person needs me for is for that person who says, yeah, I tried to do that, Lorelia, but I'm still not, understanding the process. I'm still not getting the approvals. I don't even know how to structure real estate and business credit together. That's where I come in. This is not magic. This is strategy. This is trying to understand the rules and using that game plan to be able to apply and put together. Like I said, it's a skill set that once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be teaching people this strategy. I got an event going on January 23rd on a Saturday. It's going to be from 10 to 12. I'm going to be sharing these tips. I'm going to be sharing these strategies. If you want to get access to the information to learn more how you can apply, the links will not be under this video, but the link you can go to is www.helpmegetbizcredit.com. Once you get on my email communication list, from there, you'll get access and information on the event. January 23rd from 10 a.m. to 12 o'clock. We're not talking Dun & Bradstreet. We're not talking vendor trade lines. So if you are thinking, well, is this something I heard already on a YouTube video? Possibly not. Possibly not. And even if you may feel like you heard it, then my thing is this, then why don't you have the results? So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you for those who commented: Curtis, Davis, Peyton, Haiti, and for those who may watch the replay. So once again, this is Lorelia. The link below this video is www.helpmegetbizcredit.com. If you're someone, like I said, who want to learn the process, want to learn what I teach to help people to get these approvals, like I said, this is not magic trick. This is a skill set. This is a skill set that once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. And like I said, I don't teach no tricks. Tricks are for kids. There's a ton of people on, business, teach a business credit on YouTube. A lot of it is rehash information. Nobody's telling people how to get to the money. So what happens is they book a consult with me, wanting to know how to get to the money. But once again, this is Lorelia. It's always been a pleasure to talk to you, and talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.